from this, because I think Aura is, you know, I said almost kind of incorrectly he quietly went on a run to 9th place at Genesis, but it really wasn't quiet at all, right? I just think, like, you talk about Peach as the character, and Triff kind of took the spotlight at that tournament, but Aura made some amazing upsets, some amazing sets in general, just to get it to that point, and was very close to actually qualifying into top 8 at that tournament. So I think on a really, really upwards trajectory is this player, and I feel like Spark is an opponent who has been here plenty of times before.
Yeah, in the Pacific Northwest region, Aura is a legend. So it's very nice that, I mean, I guess we're still here in Pacific Northwest with being in Vancouver, but it's very nice to see Aura put some, you know, take some W's in a more international basis. Because in the Pacific Northwest, people knew about Aura. People knew
for sure
about this amazing player. Wins over players like Zamu, Joshman, Fiction, a lot of like top 25-ish wins for Aura, and then the 9th place, as you talked about, which is a huge showing. Actually had some iconic moments, too, at the Genesis.
Oh, it really was, yeah.
Iconic moments with the Wizrobe set, I believe. I think it was Wizrobe, where, you know, in the middle of it, as Aura was winning, I think, 2-1.
Yeah, it was
you
like
know,
starting
had like
to
an
break
emotional moment. One of my favorite moments in Melee, I think, just in general.
Yeah.
Didn't quite win the set, but I love seeing that kind of emotion in gameplay.
I'm so horrified by the contraptions that Spark has here that I couldn't even relish in that warm moment that we get to talk about with Aura, because there's like an abomination that I see on my screen right now. But
we have to play. No, I think we get to hear the players.
Do get to hear from some of the players, I think, once they start striking stages and everything along those lines.
So they have the microphones on the players as well.
Yeah.
Hello.
Oh man, this should be a fun one. According to our stats, they've actually only played once, and it was at Smash Camp.
Talking about bans?
Yeah.
I'll ban Battlefield. I'll ban FD Dreamland. We'll start fun. Do you want a hand warmer? I'm okay if you are. I'm okay.
Okay. Get to hear it directly from the players.
Oh,
we're going to get right into it. So
very, very clean before gameplay. Very, very professional conversation we had from these two right before the set.
How are you feeling about this one as we get into it, just from I guess from a character perspective and also a player perspective? Because I did say before they started talking, they played once at Smash Camp. Albeit that's probably not as serious of a tournament, but it did go 5 games.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I think as players, obviously they're very, very good, right? Like top 20, top 15-ish players, even a little bit higher than that. But I feel like they've both improved so much over the last year that it's kind of tough to say who's going to win the head-to-head. Because they've been so good.
For sure. That makes sense.
You know, like from tournament to tournament, it feels like there's vast improvement, especially from like Sparks. And you see crazy improvement. Wow, stage spike with just the tippy part of the back air. I think overall is probably a little Spark favored if I had to go off of like, you know, even matchup, just, you know, seeding. But I don't think it's going to be very, very far, because even the seeding is 12 to 13. So
yeah, I think the thing for me, I wonder, and as we kind of like get deeper into the set, we'll maybe start to see it unfold, is when a player like Aura goes on like, you know, I would say even though people knew that he was a very, very capable Peach player, that was probably the biggest moment of his career, right? The 9th at Genesis. One of, right? Almost getting to that top 8. And you wonder if like he can continue on that upwards trajectory, or if he's going to kind of fall flat, especially as he faces potentially a top 8 here as well. I think winner of this advances to top 8.
I'll tell you that Aura is going to continue the upwards trajectory.
Cool.
You heard it here
I'm about
first.
it. I love that. I love that. I think Aura rocks.
I mean, I'm originally from Pacific Northwest, so I'm always going to have just a little soft spot. A little soft spot for the Washington, Oregon, and Canadian scene, Vancouver in particular. And also beating Mango at this tournament, by the way. So
it's a huge win.
It's a
huge win for sure. But yeah, I think by matchup, it is looking Spark favorite, at least right now. See what the offstage looks like. Nothing.
Good air dodge there from Spark, because the dash attack was covering the ledge option.
Right.
If you were going to go down there. Ooh. Oh, look at the little foxtrots here from Aura.
Yeah. Wow, threading around the needles was really clean from Aura. I mean, you get picked up by a single one of those and your edge guard's over. So good stuff, keeping it even.
Oh. And Dash attack's nice there too, because even if it doesn't hit, it pushed off.
What?
That's crazy.
Sick.
Okay. It didn't lead to anything, but it looked so nice.
Yeah.
Oh, that's great positioning too from Aura, right? The corner pressure is really nice there because if you rolled in, the down smash was still there waiting for you on the backside hitbox.
Yeah, this is really interesting. I like Aura's playing out of the corner really well in a matchup where I feel like Peach tends to struggle pretty hard. So
look at the spacing. Doesn't even get hit. Doesn't even. Oh.
Kind of favorable for Spark actually, but shouldn't matter. There's the stock.
Uh-oh. I take it all back. This is maybe Aura favored.
Wait a minute.
Slightly.
Wait a minute.
Who knows? Staying on the top platform, waiting for an opportune moment. Oh, okay. Just charge some needles. Why not? Look at that. What a grab.
And this is kind of what I mean. I wonder if this changes over the course of the set, right? Because when Aura had to go in, he started losing a few more of these interactions as soon as Spark gets to act second. You know what I mean?
Oh, great timing on the parasol. And unfortunately, the platform kind of messed up a little bit, but still gets a forward air. Again, the platform looked like it was a little bit of a tricky situation. Okay. No KO. That is some good DI off the forward air.
Watch up air. Okay, even forward air. Other side is close.
It's a little stale, actually, I think.
Yeah.
There you go. Okay. 35% on that.
I think so much of that last stock was Aura was advancing in towards Spark, and Spark just basically got to play reactionary towards him, right? Like, look at the way he's positioning on the top platform now.
Yeah, Spark has really slowed it down, particularly with the top platform, as you talked about. I think that's a difficult spot sometimes for Peach to really contend with without overcommitting, but
hang on.
If Peach gets the top platform and you jump into her...
It's gangbusters.
Yeah. Oh, good.
Reset.
Yeah, it doesn't get hit by the wall jump back air. Uh-oh.
Wow,
grab.
Okay. One more.
Just the tippy toes.
Pretty even bout for the most part, but Aura with the edge guard.
Yeah.
Is it enough, though? Nice
oh,
tag.
What a grab, though. The grab was insane.
Oh, okay.
I think also the players are mic'd, as we saw earlier,
Yeah.
so you get to hear it echo through the...
For sure.
Through the venue here, which is nice. Okay. Dude, that grab after the neutral area, even though the Omzatech was there from Spark.
Yeah.
Insane grab. Because, again, Peach is not like a super fast character, especially with the dash. So you kind of have to know the Omzatech is coming and then dash towards it to get the grab.
Yeah, it's interesting. I think like you're basically hard committing to grab at that point, right? Because what's Peach's other burst option? Their dash attack, and then it's...
And that pops you up, and at high percent, it's not going to KO. At that particular moment, it's not going to KO. You know.
Yeah, great stuff to Aura for first game.
Yeah. Okay. And I think Spark kind of figured it out a little bit more towards the end.
Yeah.
Where slowing it down and playing like the platform-to-platform game benefited a little bit because, as you pointed out, Aura was, you know, catching Spark in a lot of these.
Totally. Yeah, I think like that's why it was almost like perplexing, where I'm like, wow, Aura's winning out of the corner a lot, right? And it was because I think Spark was bringing the action to him most of those first, second stocks, and then on stock 3 and stock 4, we saw Spark slowly start like just holding center and then playing like inside out sort of positioning.
Turn of grab is super nice here. Both of them have been. Oh,
wow,
yeah.
nice.
That's a scary spot to try to contest Peach from above like that. I mean, Sheik doesn't have like the strongest landing cut. Oh, it's a stitch.
Yep.
Oh,
and he caught it still. This could be a huge swing, especially with how close the first game was going, just based off positioning alone. Aura with 2 early is crazy.
The stitch is not going to go very far when it's thrown, though, because it's been caught a couple of times. Yeah. So, it actually went pretty far. Actually went the distance. That's crazy. Wow. Huge lead for Aura, though.
Yeah, so now the big thing is, like, just don't flub it, right? Like, just maintain your lead, stick to your game plan. Even if you lose the stock here, it's a full stock advantage now if you're Aura.
And Peach is so nice at trading hits and, you know, like, counter hitting as well. So getting those trades are going to be juicy. It's going to be up to Spark to do, like, these max distance kind of aerials to not get, you know, even if they get CC'd, you still have the ability to, like, kind of dash away and, you know, keep yourself safe. Oh, the double turnip.
Look at this. Yeah, just running the other side, kind of just feigning that dash attack wasn't coming.
Or even catching, like, a roll. You know, I feel like Aura was kind of reading a roll from Spark amidst all the pressure there. really good call-outs from Aura overall.
Yeah, you can see in the player cam too, there was a little bit of self-talk. Also, I think this win's really, really important for Aura, right? Like the top 8 that he could have gotten at Genesis, it can happen right now.
Yeah. Aura overall, very emotive player, which I really love seeing in Melee. It's crazy playing this game at a high level on stream. Oh, okay, yeah.
Oh, wow, the weights. I was going to say, like, this, again, like, when you have a lead as big as this, it plays into what was successful for Aura's first game, right? Which was Spark aggressing into him first and then making the first move that Aura can react to.
Sometimes Spark gets into this, like, this mode of, like, I want to just space aerials far enough away from you that it's not actually super threatening, and I feel like the other player, usually, if they're like pretty well-versed, you know, like a top 20 player, they don't run into the aerial. And it feels like Spark is hoping that you're going to run into these like max distance areas.
Yeah, I mean, we even saw that earlier, right? Like Aura was all the way in the corner and was just holding down, like waiting to down smash, right? So
I don't think it works all that well in these kind of moments, right? Because it doesn't feel that threatening.
Yeah.
I've seen Spark do that against Joshman too at like the crux of a set where it was like a lot of just space backer from like center-ish stage. And then Joshman was like, okay, I have like a read on your timing. And then I'm just going to run and attack.
Go in on the gap, yeah.
Yeah, and I feel like Aura kind of did that too. Where, okay, you're doing all these aerials at a similar-ish timing, and now I know when to go in. So, yeah.
Yeah, I can totally agree with that.
Keep it like tricky. I think Spark really found a lot of mileage by playing the platform game a little bit more.
Yeah, let's see what happens. I mean, obviously the Stitch broke that game wide open too, right? It was an early 2-stock lead that got Aura pretty much, you know, like most of the way towards the finish line. So see what happens when we're in more of an even bout.
Oh, what a slide off though, off that upper. Oh, but no! That's the wrong slide off.
That's the wrong number.
Oh, man. Man, Aura's popping up. Look at this.
Yeah, he's so focused. This is crazy.
That dash to avoid the dash attack from Peach is insane.
I'm sorry. He just mouthed. I can't say it on the stream, but he missed one dash attack, and he was upset. That's all there is.
That's the level of play that Aura is expecting from himself. Dude, this is crazy, actually. I wasn't expecting it to be... Look, the games are close, but I wasn't expecting it to be, you know, this one-sided. Ooh, tries to go for the sweet spot up smash there instead of trying to go for down smash and reset. And it's quite strong as well if you get the juicy part of that up smash.
Yeah, and again, I bring up like the ability of the Peach to be able to play out of the corner. It's necessary to just survive in just the meta in general. But like Spark's letting Aura get away with a lot of stuff also. I think like just the roll up from stage hasn't been fully covered quite yet. Aura at 144, I mean, this is just any aerial except that weak nair is enough to do it.
Aura's doing this really good, tricky kind of spacing, though, where it feels like you can hit him, but you actually can't. It's like like even there, like just the DI away on the jab.
He's getting impatient.
Yeah, I think that's the kind of gameplay that Aura's pressuring Spark with, where it feels like you need to make something happen because the spacing from Aura has been phenomenal.
Wow, 205 after hit for the fair was what it took for Spark to get that stock.
Yeah. See, that distance that Spark is trying to play, like
it's not really establishing a threat range. Is the thing. I'm with you on that.
Oh, okay, good wait there. Just waiting out on the platform, waiting out the spot dodge, but doesn't get quite the right timing. Spark has some of the right ideas here. Attacking to a crouching Puff though, or crouching Peach though. Not what you want to do. Aura's playing patient. It's like, okay, you're far enough away to me that I don't have to go up there, you know?
Yeah, the thing that's so interesting to me is like in the spots where it seems, wow, nice, great pickup, that's stock. Potentially you get just float through nair or even down smash potentially as well, so you get at least the reset. But Aura's there all the way.
Again, that's the same turnip edge guard that happened before. That's well mapped out. Because Spark is also doing the thing where you're hitting the turnip with the neutral air, but Aura's still playing around the turnip hitting after that and then back airing. Kind of crazy.
This is the thing that I find so interesting when, run up grab, right? Like Spark, when he's been getting impatient, he's doing like dash attack, he did run up down tilt, and at this percent range it makes sense, but it's like, you can just get the run up grab, you don't even really have to play the interaction all that much with Aura.
Yeah. And you get a lot off a grab too. It's I just think Aura's spacing. I just gotta point it out again. It's kind of crazy. It's like right outside Peach dash attack a lot of situations, or Sheik's dash attack, right outside grab range a lot of times. So it's just Spark seems a little flustered in neutral.
Okay, look, that's perfect,
grab.
right? Like, especially at 0, right? What do you really get otherwise?
And the boost grab can also be deceptively far range, so you can kind of trick up the Peach there. Okay, ooh, needle turnarounds, doesn't quite get hit off stage.
Okay, challenging a little bit. Spark's getting back into this game for sure. I mean, the problem is you get caught playing lazy one time and Aura gets a down smash. Oh, this is Stitch.
Oh, it's a Stitch, and also just playing out of the corner so well.
Headset's coming off early. Okay, a 3-0 for Aura.
Wow.
Means he finds that faded top 8 he was looking for just a couple months ago.
That's crazy. That was a decisive win, especially that last game. Just had such good corner pressure. Felt like Spark just could not get out of off the ledge or out of the corner in a lot of those situations.
Yeah, and I feel like, not for nothing also, I also think Spark isn't the type of player that plays frustrated like that too, you know what I mean? Or like gets put in a position where I'm like, man, I'm getting kind of like stalled out.
That's crazy. Yeah, it's. I think the thing that Spark does is I'm not sure what I'm supposed to initiate with or the timing I'm supposed to initiate with, and then I'm just going to start aerialing.
Yeah, like get you to make a mistake first. I get it.
People don't bite. I might bite. I might go in there, but it feels like
bite, so
I feel like Aura, Josh Man is the other time I feel like that happened. They don't quite bite in the same way, so